the epitome of courage. She is the strength of love. She is the vision behind any future. She is the joy of present.
Good morning, one and all present out here. Today we, the students of class 8G, are extremely privileged to have this golden opportunity to address you all today in our annual function on the topic position of women.
As we gather here today, let us reflect on the position and power of women in our society, the battles they fought and victories they achieved. Women empowerment is essential for the development of an equitable society. Now students, I would like to request you all to please stand up and put your right hand on your left shoulder and get ready for the pledge.
O God, I offer you my studies, thoughts, words, and actions of this day. Enlighten my mind, strengthen my memory, and guide me to do what's right. Amen.
Now some students of our class are going to perform Agari Nandini. It's not just a tribute to Goddess Durga might, but it also celebrates the indomitable spirit of women everywhere. As the dancer takes the stage, let their movements transport us into the world of divine strength and feminine power.
A great thought has the potential to inspire, motivate and illuminate our mind. Now I would like to invite Jay Agarwal to share with us thought of the day.
Protect, respect and honor its women can have no claim of being civilized. I repeat my thought. A society which doesn't protect, respect and honor its women can have no claim of being civilized. Thank you.
नारी कभी हारती नहीं, उसे हराया जाता है। लोग क्या कहेंगे, बचपन से यह कहकर डराया जाता है। The position of women in India has subjected to great changes over past few millennia. Now some students of our class are going to discuss how things have changed for women, what problems still they face, how they are making progress in different areas of life, to Vedic period to modern ages. Tushar,
Please let us know what was the status of women in ancient societies.
In ancient Indian culture, women were treated equal to men and there was no discrimination on basis of gender. Instead of that, women were honored in society where they were used to enjoy their full basic rights, where they were free to receive educations. Women like Gargametri, Lopamudra, Alpha turned out to be most ideal role for women in that era. Keshav, please tell how a woman position in society in medieval times.
In the medieval era, the status of women began to decline. They were denied to the education and even to the basic facility. There are many women like Sati, Johar, remarried, child marriage, Parda and Marika. At the time, parents were shaped at the birth of a girl child. Karthik, can you please let us know the social reformers who fought for the women's rights?
Social reformers of the 19th century and early 20s introduced reforms for the upliftment of the women. Raja Ram Mohan Roy was instrumental in abolishing sati. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar was responsible for legislation of Widow Remarriage Act in 1856. Dayanand Saraswati opened many schools and colleges in Calcutta and Jyotiba Phule opened schools in Maharashtra to promote girls' education. All these reformers emphasize that nation can only progress if the condition of women improves. After gaining independence in 1947, the position of women in India began to evolve significantly. The government implemented many legal laws to improve these women's rights. Harshit, can you explain those laws?
Yes, sure. Right to Equality Article 14, the Hindu Succession Act 1956, which provide women with right to claim over parent property. Dowry Prohibition Act 1961 in India makes the giving and receiving dowry a punishable offence. The Equal Remuneration Act 1976, it provides rights for payment of equal wages to men and women for same work. The Maternity Benefit Act 1961 in India, it provides maternity benefit with full wages for women workers. Khush, can you please tell what the strategies have been made by government to empower women?
According to 73rd Constitution of Amendment Act, 1/3 seats must be reserved for women in all three types of Panchayati Raj. Also, 33% of seats must be reserved for women to obtain active participation of women in politics by introducing income generation schemes for women like IRDP, Jawar Rozgar Yojana, Trisam. Also by increasing female literacy level. Lakshya, can you tell, despite numerous legal protection, what are the challenges do women still face today?
Women today face many challenges and pressure in both professional and personal life. Despite many legal laws, India faces significant challenges concerning women's safety like acid attack, forced marriage, domestic violence. Practices like demanding dowry, female feticide and gender inequality can harm women's safety like practices like demanding dowry. Please, can you throw some light on women literary rights?
Sure. After independence, the education right for women were promoted. Government provided several benefits as scholarship, loan facility, hostel facility, etc. But still the female literacy rate is less than male literacy rate. In a rural area, girls are less educated than boys unlike urban area. Reason for low literacy rate in rural area includes stereotyping of female and male rules, and women are pulled to help out on agriculture farm. As of 2021, the female literacy rate in India were 71.5% while male literacy rate 84.4%, which has been increased by 68 since independence. Despite these issues in modern period that women are excelling in every field. Ikman, do you know any women who have made significant impact in literature poetry?
Sure, India has been and is a home to several fascinating women who have penned beautiful poems. Mirabai, a 16th century poetess, Mahadevi Verma Srojini Naidu, prominent figure in Indian literature. Also the list includes Nandini Sahu, Surendra Kumari, Kamla Suraya, Amrita Pritam and many more women who in this literary tradition in India. Harit, can you tell what challenges do women face in sports?
Women in sports have significant strides, breaking records and gaining recognition. Despite the challenges like unequal pay and less media coverage, women are making progress towards greater equality. In India, P.T. Usha, a sprinting legend, Mary Kom, a 6-time world boxing champion, and Olympic medalist Saina Nehwal, a former #1 badminton player, P.V. Sindhu in badminton, who has won medals in multiple Olympics, Mithali Raj and Hima Das have significant strides in sports. Jivesh, can you list some female politicians who have made groundbreaking records in politics?
India has one of the highest number of the female politicians in the world. There are a number of the examples of the women who have held IOC in India. Indira Gandhi, Patel, Patel, Sushma Swaraj had made the history with the significant role in the politics. Currently, Draupadi Murmu, Samriti Irani, Mamata Banerjee are upgrading the position of the women in India. As most of the recent data up to 2023, women hold 14.4% of seats in Lok Sabha and 11.8% in Rajya Sabha. Kashvi, can you list some women who have reached a rank in Indian Armed Forces?
Yes, sure. The Indian Air Force is 13.09% of women officers, the highest among all three forces. The Army has 3.8% of women officers, while Navy has 6% of women officers. Notable women in the armed forces include Lieutenant General Madhuri Kanitkar, who achieved 3-star rank. Vice Admiral Puneet Arora has also made history in Navy, while Flight Lieutenant Gunjan Saxena and Captain Tanya broke new ground in Air Force and Navy. Harsh, can you tell some example of Indian women contribution to the field of science, technology and space exploration?
Noteworthy scientists like T.G. Thomas, known as Missile Women of India, have played crucial role in our defense technology. In space exploration, women like Kalpana Chawla, who was the first woman of our Indian origin in space. Also Sunita Williams, who have an inspirational figure. Also Mainal Sam, the system engineer who worked on India's Mars orbital mission, exemplifies vital role women play in critical mission. Now Isha, can you explain what are some examples of women's significant contribution to business sector in India?
Yes, sure. In India, many women have significantly impacted the business sector. The Shri Mahila Grah Udyog Lijat Papad was started by 7 women in 1959 and expanded turnover of over 800 crores by 2018. Amul was initiated by rural women in Gujarat and become major dairy cooperative. Kiran Mazumdar Shah founded Biocon and become India's richest women by 2006. Other influential businesswomen include India Nui, former CEO of Pepsi Corporation. These women are setting powerful example for future generation. Himakshi, can you please tell what status do the homemaker enjoy in society?
Homemakers play a crucial role in a society by managing households and nurturing future generations. Their contribution, though often overlooked but essential, they provide emotional support and maintain cultural traditions and care for the family health.
In conclusion, the situation for women in India is improving but still facing challenges. No doubt women are more educated than before, but cultural and social barriers hinder full equality. Continuous efforts are needed to ensure women have equal opportunity and respect as men. So let us pledge to support the women in their lives, encourage their dreams, respect their struggles and celebrate their achievements. As Guru Nanak Dev Ji also quoted, "So kyun manda aakhiye chachan mein rajan," means why call her inferior from whom he are born. Thank you.
Poetry is a form of literature that makes aesthetic and rhythmic qualities of language. So now Kavya and Komal are going to present a Hindi poem.
छूले हर ऊंचाई तू, किसने तुझको रोका है? बात कल कुछ और थी, फिर से आज मौका है, पर खोल के हो आजाद, डरना इस आसमान से, कमर कस ले आज ही, लड़ना है अभी जहान से। ये बंदिशें, ये बेड़ियां तुझे ही ना रोक पाएंगी, इरादों को शमशीर कर यह खुद ही टूट जाएंगी। सर झुके थे, सर झुकेंगे फिर से तेरे सामने, मजाल कब किसी की तुझे झुका दे अपनी शान में। तूने तो इतिहास रचा है अब तक अपने काम से, बनी है बनती रहेंगी गाथाएं तेरे नाम से। तू किसी से कम नहीं है आज बस ये जान ले, बहती धरा को मोड़ दे अपनी ताकत को पहचान ले। अखंड तेरी शक्ति है, प्रचंड तेरी काया है, शिकस्त होकर चित पड़े जिसने भी आजमाया है। चील के फलक को तूने ध्वज ऊंचा लहराया है, सर उठा के देख ले वो वक्त फिर से आया है, सर उठा के देख ले वो वक्त फिर से आया है। धन्यवाद।
Women are the epitome of power and wealth. Empower women, empower world. Strong women, strong will be the world. Now with these lines, I would like to call few fellows of my class to play an English drama, which will take us to the inspiring life of Savitri Bai Phule, who bravely fought for girls' education in India.
A young girl named Emma, who dreams to become a flight lieutenant, is discussing something with her friends.
Emma, I have been thinking
about future. What are your career plans after graduation?
So I have been reading a lot about aviation. Lately, I am thinking about pursuing it as career and becoming a flight lieutenant.
Seriously? Isn't that a bit too ambitious? I mean, can girls really handle that kind of job?
Emma, don't these roles require a lot of physical strength and stress management? It seems so tough for girls.
Actually, Joy and Jack, becoming a flight lieutenant is more about skills, intelligence, and leadership. Women are equally capable for handling stress and leadership roles, just like a man.
I don't know, Emma. It's not something many girls go for. But if it doesn't work out,
But why not? Emma returns home, feeling upset about the earlier conversation and seeks comfortable in the company of her grandmother, who is sitting in the living room. Hey, Daddy.
hello dear. What's wrong? You look in trouble today.
It's just some of my friends believe that I can't become a flight lieutenant. They think that it is too hard for girls.
Oh my dear, people often fear but they don't understand. They might be surprised at your ambition. You know your strength and passion, that's what truly matters.
But it is so frustrating when people make fun of my dream. Don't you think their judging criteria is unfair for girls? Life is so hard for girls.
Oh my dear, in the bad days of life it's comparatively tough for girls, especially as far as education is concerned. Do you know, many were not allowed to study or pursue their dreams like you can today.
Oh really, Daddy? Is it?
Yes, let me tell you about a remarkable woman named Savitri Bai Phule.
Savitri Bai Phule, what did she do, Daddy?
Savitri Bai Phule was in India when it was almost unthinkable for girls to receive education. She became the first female teacher and opened first school for girls with her husband Jyoti Bai Phule.
I'm so excited to listen a story, Daddy.
Let me tell you her story.
Savitri Bai Phule, a young girl at this time, is trying to read a book. Her father, Khan Doji, enters the room.
Savitri, what are you doing with this book at this hour?
I was just reading, Baba. I want to learn just like boys do.
Reading? Who filled her head with this thing? Girls are not meant to study. It's a sin. Education is not for you.
Why is it a sin for girls to learn?
It's a tradition, Savitri. Women have their place, men have them. Challenging this will only bring you hardship.
It's time for tradition to change, Baba. If learning is a sin, let me be the sinner. Someday, the sin will become a blessing for all the girls.
Stop this!
Khan Doji leaves the room in silence, leaving the torn book behind. Savitri gathering torn papers.
I'll learn, no matter what it takes. I'll change the world for better.
She was arrived at an early age to Jyotiba Phule. Savitri was illiterate at the time of her marriage. Jyotiba decided to support her willingness to learn. He sets up a small area with books and charts.
Wow, Jyotiba, what is this?
Savitri, imagine a place where young girls are not just confined to household, but learn just like boys.
Really? It sounds like a dream.
It's time for you to read and write, and not just for yourself, for other girls too.
But how can I, someone who knows so little about myself, teach others?
You will learn, then you will teach. I will help you at every step. We will start a school for girls together. What do you say?
It's not easy, Jyotiba. What if we face opposition from the society?
We will face it together. Change is never easy, but every great change begins with courage. That I see in you.
Then I'll be courageous. I'll learn and I'll teach. We'll create a world where girls are not afraid of dreaming.
Together they started the first school for girls in Pune 1848. Savitri was subjected to immense opposition from conservative community. Savitri Bai is going to school
and stones at her.
A woman teaching? Go back home. Women do not belong to school.
They are challenging their tradition. This will only lead to chaos.
I'm not inviting the chaos. I'm inviting a positive change. Every stone you throw at me strengthens my resolution. These girls will learn and they will lead.
Despite the harsh treatment, she never gave up on her mission to educate the girls.
Good morning, my dear students.
Good morning, ma'am. Teacher, I want to ask a question.
Yes, sure.
Why are we not allowed to study like boys?
It is because they haven't realized the boundless potential within each of you. Remember, my little fireflies, your light will illuminate the world. Let's sparkle some stardust on our journey and make magic happen together.
Yes, ma'am. We will learn and change the world.
That's great.
Savitri Bai also faced a boycott from her own family. They had to move out from their father's house.
Pratibha, what are you doing? Has brought nothing but disgrace to our family name, teaching girls to read and write.
Baba, I understand your concern, but Savitri and I are doing it for the betterment of the society.
Learning is for man. It's the way things are.
Sorry to differ, Baba. If we educate a boy, we educate only one person. But if we educate a girl, we educate a family, the whole nation.
I cannot understand what you are doing. I cannot support this.
Baba, we hope to have your blessing. The education of girls will light up the entire societies.
I cannot understand. You can leave now.
It was Usman Sheikh who came to rescue together with his sister Fatima Sheikh. Savitri opened 2 more schools, and by 1951, the couple was able to provide education to 150 students in Pune in 3 different schools.
Wow, Jyotiba, look at what we have achieved together. Opening these schools and teaching 150 girls. It's like a dream becoming reality.
Your determination has made those possible, Savitri. Every school is beacon of hope. Let's keep going for every girl who deserves this chance.
Oh, Jyotiba, it's true. My heart is both joyful and heavy. Every day we teach, we sow the seeds of empowerment and change. We are building a future where women not only claim the rightful place in society, but definitely excel into it.
That's incredible bravery. Oh Daddy, her story inspires me a lot.
Do you know, Emma, Savitri Bai fully opposed untouchability and supported women in marriage. Her determination and courage inspires a lot of women in many fields to achieve remarkable success in life. Savitri Bai Phule has created a society where women are independent and equal to men.
From now, I won't let the doubts of others to stop me from achieving my dreams.
All the best for your future.
जब होगा स्त्री का सम्मान तभी बनेगा हमारा भारत महान। बेटियों को दो इतनी पहचान बड़ी होकर बने देश की शान। बेटियों को दो इतनी पहचान बड़ी होकर बने देश की शान।
Introduce you with such revolutionary ladies who excel in different fields, be it sports or politics, by breaking shackles of orthodox conservative community.
I'm Kalpana Chawla. I was born in Karnal, India and dreamed of fly among the stars. I never thought I would have opportunity to fly in space shuttle. Growing up in small town in India, space seemed like distant reality. Despite the doubts and challenges, I pursued my passion for flying. Early degrees in aerospace engineering. My dedication led me to NASA in 1994, where I broke barriers and became the first woman of India origin to travel in space and flew Space Shuttle Columbia in 1997. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Draupadi Murmu. I am honored to serve as the 15th President of India and the first person from the tribal community to hold this prestigious office. Before becoming President, I dedicated many years to public service in Odisha, both as a legislature and as the Governor of Jharkhand. My journey from a humble background in a remote village in Odisha to the highest constitutional position in India reflects my commitment to the ideals of democracy and service to the nation. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Gunjan Saxena, one of the first female combat pilots in the Indian Air Force. I served during the Kargil War flying rescue missions under enemy fire. Despite facing skepticism in a male-dominated field, I proved my capabilities and was honored with the Shaurya Veer Award for my contributions. Thank you.
Hello, I am Sudha Chandran, a Bharatanatyam dancer and an actress in Indian films and TVs. Despite losing a leg when I was 16, I continued dancing with a prosthetic leg and later succeeded acting. I have won a special jury award and Padma Shri for my contributions to art. My journey shows that with determination, anyone can overcome challenges, and I hope to inspire women everywhere to chase their dreams, no matter what.
Let's envision a world where women live freely and get respected in the society. Holding on to this hope, some students will dedicate the song Aaj Chal Ke Tujhe under this vision of empowerment. Welcome them with a great round of applause.
Music speaks to the heart in ways words cannot express. Now students of our class are going to give an instrumental performance.
A great song should lift your heart, warm the soul, and make you feel happy. Now it's time for an English song.
I wouldn't wanna be anybody else. You made me insecure. Told me I wasn't good enough, but who are you to judge? When you're your diamond in the rough, I'm sure you got some things. You like to change yourself, but when it's come to me, I wouldn't wanna be anybody else. I'm no beauty queen, I'm just beautiful me. You got every right to a beautiful life. Come on, who says you're not perfect? Who says you're not worth it? Who says you're the only one that's worth it? Trust me, that's the price of beauty. Who says you're not pretty? Who says you're not beautiful? Who says? Thank you.
तू खुद की खोज में निकल तो किस लिए हताश है? तू खुद की खोज में निकल तो किस लिए हताश है? What a powerful poem it is, which encourages women to start their own journey of finding themselves and claiming their space in the world. Now, some students of our class are going to perform classical dance on this poem.
तू खुद की खोज में निकल तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझना इनको वस्त्र तू। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझना इनको वस्त्र तू। ये बेड़ियां पिघाल के बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू, बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू। तो खुद की खोज में निकल तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। चरित्र जब पवित्र है तो क्यों है ये दशा तेरी? चरित्र जब पवित्र है तो क्यों है ये दशा तेरी? ये पापियों को हक नहीं कि लें परीक्षा तेरी, कि लें परीक्षा तेरी। तो खुद की खोज में निकल तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है। जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है, जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है। तू आरती की लौ नहीं, तू क्रोध की मशाल है, तू क्रोध की मशाल है। तो खुद की खोज में निकल तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। चुनर उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कपकपाएगा। चुनर उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कपकपाएगा। अगर तेरी चुनर गिरी तो एक भूकंप आएगा, एक भूकंप आएगा। तो खुद की खोज में निकल तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है।
Where voices of women are rising, let us anchor ourselves in the spirit of women empowerment through poetry.
Remember, woman, you were born life giver, miracle creator, magic maker.
You were born with the heart of 1,000 mothers, open and fearless and sweet.
You were born with the fire of queens and conquers various bloody leaves.
You were born with the wisdom of sages and shamans. No wound can you not heal.
You were born the teller of your own tale before none should you kneel.
You were born with an immeasurable soul, reaching out to past infinity.
You were born to desire with passion abundant and to name your own destiny. Remember, women, remember, you are more than you see. Remember, women, remember, you are loved endlessly. Remember, women, your power and grace, the depth of your deep sea heart. Never forget, you are a woman, divine as you have been from the start. Remember, women, you were born, life giver, miracle creator, magic maker. Thank you.
As we gather in this assembly, we are excited to present a special group dance that celebrates the spirit and strength of women, aptly themed Nari Shakti. This performance aims to highlight their incredible capabilities and contributions to the society.
कभी कभी वो शक्ति है, कभी कभी वो भक्ति है, न झुकती है न रुकती है, न थमती है न थकती है, न झुकती है न रुकती है, न थमती है न थकती है। वो शक्ति है, 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 वो शक्ति है। जिसको अपनी शक्तियों का ज्ञान है, जिसके हाथ में कमान लक्ष्य पर ही ध्यान है, जो चक्रवात की लहर के सर पे चढ़ के झूम ले, कि प्रश्न चिन्ह तोड़ कर जो उत्तरों को चूम ले। वो शक्ति है, 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 वो शक्ति है।
युगों युगों से एक पहेली है जो कभी नंगे पांव से आंगन में खेली है, जो कभी इंद्रधनुष बन के खनकती है कलाई में, वही शक्ति है नारी जो कविता कली कहानी बन जाती, जिसकी एक करवट वक्त को बदल जाती, जो प्यार से रुतबा दे शाहों से ऊंचा, जो जिद पे आ जाए तो समय को बदल देती, वही शक्ति है नारी। छोटे से नन्हे हाथों में अपनी जैसी ही प्यारी गुड़िया संभाले, छोटे से कच्चे धागे से